Thanks for waiting for us. Had a few little technical problems this morning, but look at that. We're here now. Welcome everyone to Angel Heart Radio. We have Elain Ann with us today, as this is her regular time of the month.
Yes.
To be on Angel Heart Radio with Annette. Hi, Elain Ann.
Hi, everyone. Hi,
Hey.
Anayah. How are you?
Oh, really, really great to be here with you. So we're going to talk today about peak numbers and challenges with numerology. And I think you're going to have quite a bit to share with us, Elain Ann. What are peak numbers for a start?
Okay. Peak numbers are every 9 years. So from your day of birth to your first peak number, say like I'm a life number 3. So from the day I was born to the day of 33, yeah, correct, I was in the 3 where I need to be creative, I need to speak up and encourage. All right. And I'd like to work with my hands and do things.
Yeah. And
then we start off with the peak numbers. And with the peak numbers, or pinnacle numbers, some people call them.
Okay.
I started in a 1. So I stay in that 1 for 9 years, standing up for myself, brand new beginnings, opening new doors and all that. And then at 42, so that's another 9 years have gone, I went into the 4. And the 4 is all about building on things, security, working hard, which I did.
Yeah.
And then, so the pinnacle numbers or the peak numbers are 9-year lots. But from the day of birth to whatever age you go on your peak numbers, your life number will be that. All right. So then you have your challenge numbers.
Okay, so let's just stick with the big numbers just for one sec. I just want to make sure I've got it. So every 9 years we're going to go through a cycle, and depending on our personal year
number
on that cycle,
life
number on that cycle, that is what we're really going to need to work on during that time. It goes for the whole year, right? Is that right? Or just a specific amount?
It'll go from the day you're born, say like if someone was a number 2, right, life number 2, they go from the number 2, they'll be working out relationships, how they're feeling, sensitivity, until they go in their peak number at 34, age 34. Then that becomes 9-year lots.
Okay, so 43, it's going to happen again. So every 9 years, it's really amazing, isn't it, Elain Ann, that we constantly get these amazing opportunities to grow and learn and understand ourselves more and more deeply.
Yes, most definitely. And see, like with mine at 60, I've hit the peak, which is I'm in the number 1. So that's encourage, standing up, opening new doors for self. Oh, funny about that. Finding that inner strength, working with spirit, being people may look at me as a strong person to talk to, that type of stuff. So 60 until whenever, I will be in the 1. So I'll be opening new doors all around me. But it's all about your confidence, number 1. But it's saying once you get your courage in, that's when you step forward.
Yeah. And it's a big journey, isn't it? It can sound really easy, but we all know that these cycles and these opportunities are all really deep for us.
Yeah,
and
they are.
The more we learn, the deeper we go with it, right? You think, finally, surely I'm there now. And then something else comes up, and it's because we are strong enough and courageous enough. If we don't do it this round, the next round is going to give us another opportunity.
Yeah, and that will change.
Yeah.
See, like because I'm a 3, 33, I went into a 1. Then at 42, because that's 9 years, I went into a 4. So that's saying, well, where's your grounding, your organisation, your children and everything like that, your home, but work ethic as well.
Okay, so how can people actually get in touch with you, Elain Ann, if they want to have a private reading or go deeper with what they may already understand?
They can email me, or they can go to Elain Ann, no E, on Facebook.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Because that's important. And we can pop your email address in the comments section for everyone for later as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
So the golden challenges, what do we need to know about that?
Okay, your beautiful challenges. It makes you stronger. With my challenge at 33, I was in a 6. At 42, I was in a 0. So everything was empowered by the 4. Then I went into a 6 at 51 and 6 at 60 and beyond. So it's all about family, being creative, also looking at family as in friends, who's the closest friends, who you're working with, all that type of stuff. But it's also people relying on you to be there, to be, whether you're a yes person or whether you say, no, I can't do that, but work something else out.
Oh my gosh, that's been a massive journey for me, I can tell you, Elain Ann.
Yeah. And it's all about your anxiety as well with the 6. That's your challenge, to work it out and find out the deep root where that's coming from. And it could be family, or it could be to do with friends. It could be to do with work, where you have the same scenario, just different people.
Yeah. Okay, look, we've got a question, just to step back for a second, from Amy in the comments. She says, I'm struggling to grasp this bit. How do you know how to figure your starting point after your birthday?
Well, you add your day number, your month number, and the year you were born all together to come down to one number. With mine, it's 39, then it goes to 12 equals 3. So I'm working through all those numbers to get to the 3. So then you work it out. 3 from 36, because they 3, 6, and 9. All right. So 36.
Sorry, let me just ask you, sorry, because I'm not clear either. So is 36, were you born, is that your year of birth? You can't.
No.
You're way younger than that.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Next week's my birthday, and thank God I'm not that old. Well, you have a number you subtract from, all right, which is 36. Okay, so you've got
Amy. How do we know? Sorry, I know I keep jumping in, but
no.
What about for Amy? How do we know what's the number that she subtracts from? Sorry, I'm a bit confused about this, and I'm guessing other people might be as well.
Okay, you have the number, the year you hang on, your life number, say maybe a 6.
Yep.
Correct? You minus 6 from 36.
So is it always 36?
Always.
Oh, well, there you go. That makes it a lot easier. So, for example, my year of birth is 1957. How do I
add the whole lot up?
Okay, so it's 19.
Day,
so 1 plus 9 plus 5. Okay, you add the whole lot up, and then whatever that number is, I subtract that from 36, correct?
Yes, and that will be your first peak number.
Oh, got it. Amy, is that helping you, hon? Let us know in the comments, sweetie. Oh, thank you for that. That's much better.
So with your, if you add your day number, your month number, and the year you're born, add that all together, then you come up, say, with a 2 or 4 or whatever, minus that from 36.
Okay, so in my case, just as as just to explain everyone.
Yep.
So in my case, I'm the 5th of March, 1957. So we don't count the zeros. So it's 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9
Yes.
plus 5 plus 7.
Yes,
right?
correct.
So I add all of those numbers together. So 5 and 3
Correct.
is 8. 1 is 9. 9 is 18. 5 is 23. And 7 is 30. So I'm a 3.
Yes, you're same as me.
Same as you. Look at that. So okay, so
you-
I hope everyone is a little bit more on track with this now. So
Yeah.
I'm a 3. So it's 3 from
So-
36.
Yeah, it's 30.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
So
I'm on a
you're
roll.
33 with your first peak number. Okay.
So at age 33 was my first peak number.
Yes.
Got
So from your birth to 33, you were in a 3-year, right?
Okay.
So all those years before you were 33, you were in you could say a general number 3 all the way through. Yeah. So then you go into 33 and, okay, I'll work yours out here.
Okay, thanks.
So I know what peak. So what was your date? The
5th of March, 5/3, 1957.
Yep. Okay. So we've got 5, 3, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's a 3. So your 33 is your first peak number. So you were in a peak number 8.
Oh, crikey, what a number to come in on.
But that's all about being strong. And,
yes.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense because around that time in my life, it was a very challenging period, very challenging. And I can see looking back now, Elain Ann, that everything was being set up in order for me to find my own strength.
Yeah.
And, you know?
Yes, that's true. And you're at 42, you were in an 8 again.
Geez, lots of 8s going on for me.
But 8s are all about karmic lessons, letting people go. You know, on another level, we have contracts.
You've got it. You've hit the nail on the head. There was so much learning going on around that for me. And it was really amazing. Once I really embraced that, wow. It was incredible how much began to flourish and blossom for me. Myself mostly, you know what I mean?
Yes. I'm just 0. I'm just adding up your challenge. So now you're in a 6, meaning all about family, all about being creative.
Yeah.
When you were 51,
I'm in a 6.
Yeah.
I got all the 6s.
Oh, there you go. All the 6s. Click.
And in the angel numbers, I know this is numerology, but in the angel numbers, the 6 is all about, you know, elevating our perspective to a spiritual outlook. You know, you're not getting caught up in all the physical, what seems real, go to what is, you know, the crux of things, the truth, the love, the blessings. Yeah.
Yeah, all of that. And then you're in the 6 now until our enlightenment, or whatever you want to call it.
I forget this.
So 3 is 2, 3 from that is 2, 2 from 2 is 0, and then 8 from 8 is 0. So actually your challenges, so you're in your last peak like me. I'll be 68 next week. Oh,
congrats.
Thanks. I'm going to it's a 0. Totally. So there's no problem unless you want to have a problem with it.
Okay, that makes so much sense.
So that's your challenge is a 0. 0.
And that is in which year? What age?
Now.
Oh, right now.
Yep. So you went into that at 60.
Okay.
The same as me.
Yep. I can see that so clearly. I can see these past.
You've cleared a lot of stuff out.
Past 6 years has been absolutely monumental for me. And you're right. I'm really coming around to that now, to that there are no problems unless I choose them, which is a challenge in itself, right?
Mm.
But
my challenge is the 6.
Okay. Wow.
So because you're even though you're a life number 3, you still started at 33, the same as me, because you're a life number 3. But because of your numbers tell me it's freedom. I need changes to learn. And the 7 is being very level-headed.
Okay.
You know, and with mine, there's a 2 and the 9 and the 8, 1955. It's more about me learning to step up.
Okay. Yep.
As you know.
I can understand. Understand that. Now, hun, we've got Amy. Oh, look, hello, everyone in the comments.
Hi, everyone.
Lovely, lovely, lovely to have you with us. Let me just read out a couple of things for you. Amy is, get your pencil ready, hun. Amy is saying 7 plus 3 plus 1
10.
plus 9 plus 6 plus 9. That comes down to an 8.
Yes.
So 36
so that's
minus
10,
8.
20, 29 and 6 is 35. 35. So she's a life number 8. Day
she's
7.
She's life number 8.
Yeah.
So that then comes down to.
So that goes.
I've lost
7,
the track here. 3,
10, 19, 25 is a 7. So it's 1, 5, 6, 1. So her life number 7, it worked out to be 29 is her first peak, and that's a 1. Correct. And then you go 29, 38 is her next peak. Okay. So she has been learning. Amy, is it?
Amy, yes.
Amy. Hi, Amy.
Yep. Beautiful, Amy.
You're looking from 29 to 38. You're looking at standing in your power, girlfriend.
Okay.
And you're also looking at opening new doors. If you're looking at business, stand tall and own it, and you'll always end up at the top with the 1. Okay. So 38, 47, 56. So then we go 4, 0. We should go to 0 same. 7, right? 4, 4. So her challenge, how old, may I ask how old she is?
Amy, how old are you, honey bunny, if you don't mind sharing? This is great, actually, while we've got this moment. One of the really great things, oh, crikey, I just wrote on something I didn't mean to read. Never mind. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So this is really great, Elain Ann, because now we're going to do the same for Tibet in a second, but it means Amy can go back and listen to this and really take notes. So having it on the recording, I find, is such a benefit.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
I find that when I go back, I go, oh, I forgot to say this and I forgot to say that, because there's so much. I get so excited with numerology, as you know.
So, as I know, yes, and I'm grateful for.
And
so
her
just turned 54. She's just turned 54. She's spring chicken. Basically.
54. She's still a baby. So she is at the 6th stage, where there could be grandchildren, there could be family issues. With the 6, when you draw a 6, that the first part of the 6, can you see my hand?
Yes.
The first part going down there, all right?
As it comes down the curve, yep.
Yeah. As it comes down, that's your spine, and you roll over, that's your belly. It's saying, please be creative. Look after yourself. Now, she is 8, which means very good business mind. So if she chooses to do business or anything, she'd be very good at it. Okay. At the moment, she's in that 6 peak, but her challenge is a 4. So it's working. It's placing the seeds. Where do I go? What do I do? With the 4, that's all your foundations. So your home life. And sorry, Amy, but you're in that, following you right through.
Sorry, what was that?
4. So she's in a 4 now, from 47 to 56. Then she goes into a 1, and then she's a 4 challenge as well.
Okay, so how good is this? After all you've just said to Amy, she just says she's just about to start a new business.
That's very good.
That's really good. That's great.
Yeah, she has a line. Can I just turn it around and show what I do? Yeah. Where is it?
It's just finding that sweet spot on an angle usually helps. Okay, if it doesn't go up, what we'll do, Elaine Ann, I'll get you to take a photo of it and later after the show and just post it in the comments. And then you can have a look at it that way.
Yeah, they'll just have to excuse my handwriting.
That's at least you got hands to write with, hey?
So she's actually in, that's 10 plus 7 is 17. She's actually in an 8 business personal year.
That's perfect, isn't it?
Yep. So her challenge is to find that security, that strength, and not to put that worry there. That's her challenge. All right. Okay. But she can be very creative, and that's why she wants to do so many things.
Okay. So this is wonderful.
Yeah.
Amy said, thank you so much for doing this for me, and 3 exclamation marks. So she's pretty grateful about that. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'll just put a name here so I know.
Because I've got another one for you as well.
Yep. I'll just move that over there.
Okay.
Correct.
Fantastic. Now,
see, I put these up before I prepared earlier.
Yeah, you did. This one
I did.
Ready. Beth says, so do I add 15?
Yeah.
Plus 7, 1959. She has that as 37/10. I don't think we're doing that way. That's a different way altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, but she's working through the 37 to get to a 10 to get to a 1.
Okay. So she's asking 36 minus 1 equals 35, which equals 8. So maybe you could just explain that for Beth to help her out.
Okay. So 7, 10, 19, 24 is a 6. A 13 is 4. 12 is 3. 7. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
No, go for it.
4. So challenge is 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. So did she work out so it's a 6 and a 7 and a 6. So 6 and 6 is 12 plus 7 is 19. 12, 7, 19 is a 10-1. So she's a life number 10-1. So with the 15, it's just 1 plus 5. Okay, and not 15. So if she's added her birthday up with the 15. So she's a 10-1. Her universal number is a 6. Her day's number 6, and her month number is 7. So at the age, where are we? 1, at 35, she started because you minus the 1. from her birthday. And she would have been in a 4. Then 44, she'd be in a 3. At 53, she would have been in a 7. And at 62, she'd be in a 4. But her challenges are her inner strength, her confidence.
Okay.
Yep. So with she's got 9, 5, 9, 5. She's got double 5 there, double 1s, double 9s, and the 7. Poor little 7's on its own. So with she'd be how old now? I can't think.
Sorry, how old are you, Beth? Because I've lost all the it's all scrolled, so I can't find it. Just let us know how old, what your age at this moment is, please, Beth.
So with this lovely lady, Beth, if she's over the age of 53,
yep,
and gone into the 60s,
I think she's 63. Is that right, Beth? I can't remember. But she's acknowledging yes to the confidence. Yeah.
Okay. So the 4 is planting the seeds, but she's looking at making sure her foundations are safe. Now, it can be changes within the home with the 4. And with the 4, it's the builder of the world. I need to move. I need to do. Okay. So painting, all that type of stuff. But it's also about her looking at not being a worrywart. And the 1, because her challenges, at 35 she was in a 1, at 44 she was in a 0, at 53 she was in a 1, and at 62 she was in a 1. So it's all about her being standing up for herself. But the 1s are also about doors opening. Now, if she looks at her age, she's 63.
I think you're 63, Beth. Is that right, hon? She dropped out for a sec, but she's just let me know she's back. I've got all these devices going for all the comments.
So 9 and 6 and 4 is 10. So she's in her
64. Sorry, 64.
She's 64. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's definitely in the 4. So 64 and 65, her age. Good old days, isn't it? It's 11 plus 10 is 3. So in the subconscious mind, with her birth date, it's all about her having fun, letting her hair down for a change because of all her hard work, and just loving who she is, all right? The 3 is all about childlike, grandmother and all that type of stuff, but it's also music, dancing, born entertainer, all that type of stuff. So using her voice. Also with the 3, part of the 3 is saying what you think is what you get. And that's you and I. If we think negative, we get straight back at us.
And it's so fast.
It is.
You know, because it's boom. Yeah, right there.
So your colour, Anayah, is yellow.
Oh, really? I'd never have picked that.
Yeah, and your for resonates with the life number 3, and your symbol is a triangle. Mind, body, spirit.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh, so, look, Beth keeps dropping out. It's okay, Beth, because if you're with us in this moment, you'll be able to go back and listen because Elain Ann is giving you some really good information.
Yeah.
And
I think it's all the cosmos working.
And we are in retrograde, and we know that has an effect. And of course, this is one of the absolute blessings of having these recordings. We don't lose anything. We can go back time and again and take notes, or just sit in the energy of the recording and to pick up, you know, what's been shared. And I really love that, and I'm very grateful for that. Now, did we have anything else to share with Tibeth? Because we've got Poppy waiting as well.
We'll do Poppy because I've done, and I'll take photos.
Yeah, oh, you're good, Elain.
I might remake them.
Now, again, everyone, hang on, again, everyone, Elain Ann, no E, Elain Ann on Facebook. You know what she looks like? You'll be able to find her, and you can book yourself an appointment as well. Okay, now, Poppy.
I love that name, Poppy.
I do too. I've always loved that name.
Yeah, I love poppies and I love Poppy. That's a name.
Same. Okay, 1st of the 10th, 1967.
Okay. 10, 17, 23, it's a 5. 2, 6, 8, 6. So she's 2, 3, and 9 is 12, and 7 is 19, and 6 is 25. Just making sure she's alive, number 7. Very spiritual, very organisation, very level-headed when she wants to be. Sorry, I can't help myself, can I?
I do love it.
So at 29 again, 29, 38, 47 and 56. So then we go at, how old is Poppy? 67.
No, I don't think she's 67, hon. She's 55.
No, she was born in 1967.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's telling me she's 55.
Okay. 55. Okay, so 29 is her first peak.
Okay.
So she's in a relationship. 38, she was in a 6, family, everything to do about family. At the moment, she's just hit another 6 at 56, and that will go on to whenever. So her challenge is 1, 4, 3, 4. She's in a 4 as well. A challenge 4.
Okay.
A 6, 9 there, and a 7. Okay. With her age, 11 and 10 is 3. She's actually in a 3 as well in the subconscious mind, where she's looking, and this is just for 55 to 56 age. And she's looking at letting her hair down, feeling a little bit more happy in self. Speaking up, the confidence of speaking up. And with the 5, it's all about freedom. It's all about changes, quick actions, movement, and she's in her 50s. So that's a good thing. But at the moment, until whenever, she'll be in the 4, finding her grounding, looking at things, because the 6 saying, come on, let's have all the girls around and let's have fun and have a gathering of family and everything. But the 4 saying, oh, how much is that going to cost?
Okay. How does this sound for you, Poppy? Is this ringing any bells, hun? So in 9 more years, Poppy goes to her next and final. Is that correct? Her next
No,
and
she's
final.
in her final.
She's in her.
She's in
Oh, you're in your final now. Oh, so this is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and she had the 4 at 38.
Okay.
So then there was the 3. I need to communicate. I need to be creative. But it is also, the challenge is also about speaking up. But it's about her spiritual growth as well. With the 3, they say they're the communicators from the world, for the world. Yeah.
Now, this is fantastic, Elain Ann, because back, Amy said, this is the coolest thing I never knew about. So, you bought something not only interesting and fascinating and relevant, but for many of us, this is completely new information, which is really exciting, right?
People like, see, when I sit here and do it, people can't see what I'm doing. Well, it won't show up there. But I found, I find it interesting too. And I had a reading not long ago, and the woman saying, no, that's not me, that's not me. And I said, do you actually know your birthday? She said, no.
Okay.
Because normally the numbers don't lie, and there are the good and bad of the numbers as well. And to me, I didn't think she was a negative person. She was a little bit lost. So I found that was interesting because I think she was from a different culture, and they don't have the same birthdays as we do. So she just liked to date.
So this is interesting, isn't it? When we find that something like that occurs, we can have very different information, but from the information that you're working with, there's still opportunity for growth and learning if we want to explore that.
Most definitely. I find it, see, when I was taught the tarot, I was okay with tarot, but it wasn't really pulling my heartstrings. Then Reverend Mandy Stone offered me to do numerology. Bang. It was like
when you know, right? You just feel it so strong. Like I think I told you that I'm recording the Angel Code Journey into the Words Whispered to Me
correct.
as an audiobook. It's fantastic. But the most amazing thing that happened was when I sat in the recording booth and I just felt I was born to do this. I wasn't nervous so I know exactly what you're saying. It's such a deep
connection.
Yes. And you can't
put your finger on it.
Sorry?
Yeah. You can't put your finger on it, but there's just a knowing.
A deep knowing. It's a deep sense of connection. So I hope people listening to this and watching this.
May I have that lady's name so I can take a photo?
Yes. Poppy. P-O-P-P-Y.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. So people listening and watching, when you get that sense of connection, really pay attention to that. That is something very special and very profound, because it's not something we can manufacture. You can try your darndest, and if it's not there, it won't be there. Simple.
Yeah. With Poppy, her first initial P-O.
Yep.
The P's are 7 and the O's are 6. So you add those two together, they're the most important part of the name.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So then you add those two together, which comes 13, becomes the 4. So people will look at her as a house, like the strength of the house, the foundations. And
this
they
is
know
very interesting.
She will put everything together.
Okay. Yep. Poppy has just shared she's very spiritual, and she's been doing healing for many years. And recently she's learned that she is a conduit for a psychic surgeon. So much growth and learning for me.
Yes. See, she has the 7 and she's a life number 7. 7s are the born healers.
Okay.
And they're very level-headed. When it comes to healing, they know. If they go to a group and they're not sitting right, they'll move on.
Okay.
And it's not because of people in the group, it's because they're not feeling it.
Yeah.
So, and it is the born healer, but it's also the justice system, as in weighing everything up, making sure it's all things. So, Poppy.
What do you think about that, Poppy? Love to hear your thoughts on what Elain Ann has just shared for you. Oh, this has just been so good. I really feel like as a service to people, which is what Angel Heart Radio really deeply is about, as a service to people, and Poppy says, OMG, you are so right. That is me. So I really would like to encourage you, because of course Annette will be back by the time you're due to do your program again at the same time next month.
Yep.
I think you could do a couple more of these and really explain even more deeply if Annie wants to do it. And if she's got other things planned for you, I'd love to pop on and do another one with you, because this is
that'd be fantastic,
brilliant for people, absolutely gorgeous.
And see, everyone has a color, everyone has a vibration to a color.
Yeah.
If you're a life number 1 and a 8, your color is red.
Okay, so do we know now from what you've done with Amy, Tibeth and Poppy what their colors are? Ooh. Okay. What's Amy's?
Have a look.
Let's go back to Amy first, then Tibeth, then Poppy.
Yeah. We'll go back to Amy. I put Amy as AMY.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep.
So she's an 8, so her color is orange.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay,
now that's her life number. Her symbols are 2 squares on top of each other, 2 circles. All right. Where you get the 2 circles, it means balancing. The 2 squares, I'm building on top of things. So hers is orange.
Orange for Amy? Okay. So Amy has just shared. This has been so amazing and so full of information, and she wants to know more about it. So this is great. Orange, like her hair. Yes, it is, Amy.
Yeah.
How good is that?
So, sorry, can I change that?
No, sorry, it's not like your hair, hun. What is it?
Red.
It's red.
Yeah, red.
Oh, still like a hair.
So 1 and 8 is red.
Yep.
So, and then orange is 2 and 9.
Okay. All righty. So red. What about
And we're
Tibeth?
yellow.
And we're yellow. Yeah, you and I are yellow. What about Tibeth now? What color is Tibeth?
Tibeth is you're the 5th. You're yellow with a triangle. Beth is red.
Yes, and she has written she absolutely loves red, and she's also said she forgot to say earlier that she often doodles triangles.
And see, with Beth, her symbol is the full stop.
Ah, so it's Tibeth.
So beginning and ending.
Yeah, Tibeth. So full stop.
What is her name?
Tibeth. T-E-B-E-T-H.
Sorry, licking my fingers.
That's okay.
That's this. Yeah, Tibeth. T.
Yeah.
A.
No, T-E.
So that equals. Where are we? 2 equals a 7. So with her words, they're words of wisdom. It's authority. People will always look up to her as authority figure, but she has healing words. All right.
So this is very interesting.
Yes. You and I are the same. Oh, funny about that.
Yes. So the last one we had to look at, who did we have?
Poppy.
We had Amy, Tibeth, and Poppy.
Poppy. Well, she's a 7, and 7s are violet. The violet.
You said
flame.
violent. No, you meant it's violet.
Right? Okay. And
I couldn't resist.
The best days, 1 or 8 is Sunday. 2 and 9 is Monday. 3 is Tuesday. 4 is Wednesday. 5 is Thursday. Yep. Sorry. Tuesday is 3 and 4. Oh, no, I did it wrong. See, it's my brain's
That's okay.
gone.
That's okay. It's like, I know there's been a lot of information flowing. You can always pop it in the comments as well later.
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, which is great. So Beth is sending gratitude. Fantastic. Gina Marie has just joined us. Gina Marie. Wow. We have had a fantastic program and spoken about things that most of us have never heard of. So the replay might be a good option for you, but Elain Ann is with Annette at this time, or this week of the month, each month. And she's always happy to help people with their numerology. So please do keep the line open and join us again. Yeah.
I love it. With Amy, the A represents A frame, strength. The top of the A, the point, points up to the universe. Sorry, I'm using my hands. And then you have the bottom part of the A, the 2 little sticks. And that is down to earth and very practical. And that line in the middle, so above, so below. So she's connected on those levels with the which equals the A and M equals a 5. So with her, when people say her name, she encourages people. She helps people along.
Fantastic. This has been great. Everyone's, so grateful for everything you've shared today. So
I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
It's fun, wasn't it? It was really fun. And such great information coming out. So again, everyone, this week of the month, what are we up to? I don't even know what week we're up to, actually.
I haven't.
The last week of the month. The fourth, sorry, not the last, the 4th week of each month.
So the 24th today.
Sometimes there are 5 weeks, but it's the 4th week of each month. Elain Ann is with Annette, and you can always catch up with her on Facebook, Elain Ann, E on the Ann.
Yes.
And get yourself
they'll see this little black spot. This black.
Yeah, they'll recognize you. So I want to thank you so much for everything you've shared today. It's been fantastic, Elain Ann.
Yeah, I loved it. I actually loved it. And it just shows people that they may think, with their personal year number 7, that's it, but there's more to it.
Much more.
Why am I feeling like this? Why am I moving? Why do I feel stuck? And then you look at your challenges, and Amy may feel a little bit stuck sometimes. Instead of it's basically losing her grip of things.
Okay.
If you didn't mind me saying that, Amy.
No, she wouldn't mind. The other thing I found really interesting was looking at how the first 2 letters of a person's name are incredibly significant in numerology. So that was another great thing to learn today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it goes 1 to 9 for the name.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're wanting to know what number you are, it's say like if you become count up your name and it's a 15, that becomes a 6.
Yeah.
And you can do it right through. The R is a 9 and the I is a 9.
Okay. So that helps people to understand how that process actually works.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Amy's just said, losing my grip, exclamation mark. Ha, 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 ha. So, yes. Oh, thank you, everyone.
Absolutely love it.
So great today. and lovely to spend the time with you and with you, Elain Ann. So thank you.
I loved it, every minute of it. Thank you. And thank you for having me on. And
always.
For the girls that were on, Poppy, Amy.
And to Beth. Yes, they got their special numerology done.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll take photos and put it up
in the comments. On both the Angel Heart Radio page and my page, and that way we'll make sure they get to see it.
Yeah.
That'd be fabulous, Elaine. And thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining us today and sharing
so fast.
Special, beautiful, wonderful energy. It does go fast. So Carol Ann and I will be joining you much, much, much more regularly from here on in. So do look out for that. Yeah. And check in with Elain Ann on her Facebook page, and of course on the 4th week of the month, which will be a Thursday in Australia on that timeline and a Wednesday on the USA timeline. So there you go. All right, everyone. Lots of love to you all. Thanks, Elain Ann. Take good care, everyone. Thanks, honey. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And remember to be kind to you, everyone. That's so important. Without kindness for ourselves, there really isn't true kindness for others, because kindness knows no conditions. It's a beautiful energy, and it really lifts us up and supports us. So be kind to you, look after you, lots of love, and we'll see you again soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hang on a minute.